They like that back world. Yeah, you got it. Another crazy video. I'm gonna go out here in a bit for happy hour Thursday night football game. Somebody asked me, "Hey, how about running a coal train?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine. I can run a coal train, except for one thing. There's no coal. I don't have any coal in the load." So I'll show you what I got. But hey, this is the power that came in off that stack train, and we're gonna use this for this no coaler train. So switch crew is just going to use that road power, and we'll put this thing together. We got how many rails? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 rails to pick up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, excuse me, 6 rails, I guess. So I'll grab those. We'll pick up all these empties. So unfortunately, I don't have any loads. I've got a total of 2 loads, and that's one of them right there. Removable loads, but older roundhouse cars, I think I mentioned I just picked these up for about $5. Every time I go to a training show, I swear I pick up a minimum at least 2, and it's fun just to kind of see how long I can make this train. But real quick on this, Port of Oakland, I think they were going to have a coal unloading facility transfer over to ships, but it got squashed by the environmentalists apparently. And I modeled this off of the Port of Richmond, which is not that far away from the Port of Oakland. But I'll show you that on Google Earth as far as what that looks like. Hang on. Oh, great. Fumble's already found a loose wire to play with. It's one of my 4. Oh, this afternoon's movie is Man on Fire, Denzel Washington. Man, this is one guy that got himself into a big mess. Good movie. So this is the, here, let me turn this TV down here. Port of Richmond, and they have their own switchers. I think it just says Port of Richmond on their blue little switchers out there. But real simple. The coal cars come in, and they just shove them into that little unloader, and that's what I modeled after, that little blue thing. Real simple thing. They got a bunch of containers around, a big coal pile there, and gets loaded on the ships overseas. Okay, boys, crank up that power, huh? Crank it up. This little short little runaround track, I just park some power, whether it's my switchers or whatever I got. But anyways, just on the number 1 switch, so I crank it up. 2 and 3 are all that SP stuff on the right. That's how I shut down my roundhouse area. Okay, let's go, boys. Come on, we don't have all day. Yeah, so is my little coal unloader. Pretty much the same little scratch built thing. Doesn't take long at all to build. A piece of foam just kind of cut with some scissors and painted black. And I can't remember. No, I didn't even put any coal on top of it. It just kind of came out looking pretty good. So some excess containers floating around. It's going to be my rear unit, and the headlight works on that. I was playing with this. It's going to be my leader. And why the headlight's not going on. It was working yesterday, but I'll play with it again. It shouldn't be burned out. It's an LED I put in there. Or LEDs, one of the two. I forgot to mention yesterday, Atlas with sound. Old Ather and blue box, you can kind of tell. Got it. Obviously, nothing inside that thing. And Atlas also with soundtracks. Hey, Sylvia said, hey, going through the, well, we're going to pull on the outside rail there and get those cars, Sylvia. These are kind of my problem switches here. I got 2 back-to-back switches going the opposite direction. I got, well, this is really a Y, but I'm coming in this way. It's fairly sharp. And if I go this way, hook it this way, I won't say every great once in a while. Often I get a DRAM, and I should never put those so close together, so bad move on my part. Oh, these WP cars off the left, I'm not taking those, so just the UP cars. So pre-2004, because I was a conductor at the time, we picked up the a business train, UP business train. It was pretty good size. Mike Jordan, buddy, such a cool cat. He was working as my engineer, so Paul Schmidt was with us too, and he rode with us. Took it to Oakland, so. But as we picked it up, and what they do is every great once in a while, a bigwig, and I think there was the president of the company, and he was whining and dining somebody, but they parked the business train on a track way back, kind of in the Port of Oakland area, and the view was gorgeous there. It overlook the bay and see the Bay Bridge. And I don't think from that location you see the Golden Gate, but just beautiful view. So they had an early dinner sometime, but it was fairly early, I think. So grab this first, then we're going to double over to these guys right there. Come on, give her a yanker. Yanker spanker, buddy. Well, at the end of this, I'm going to show that, as for you train lover and whoever else is interested, that little cheat sheet I had on the different codes for the cars. So I'll show that at the end there. This would probably be pretty common. The switch crew will put the train together, and then they call a regular crew to take this up and over the Altamont. And this goes to, I've got it listed here, it goes to Wyoming. Let me look it up. Well, side note, years ago, I boxed up all my car cards. Best thing I could have done, and I have to keep track of all these cards. So, but at least I organized them in case I ever want to use them again. Well, the only reason I brought up the car cards is this is for my unit train. I just use one car card for the whole unit train. But I was thinking, oh gosh, what area it went to. There in Wyoming, but I forgot. I wrote the city down someplace. I'll take it back. I ended up just shutting off that rail that this power was in and turned it back on again. And headlight works, but you know what? It's a regular bulb. I was thinking it was an LED, but a regular bulb. As you can see, I ended up scraping off the numbers, and I just renumbered them. There we go, 0 to, I think I actually have about 36 cars now, something like that anyways. Numbered them consecutively, just for the heck of it. Hey, we're slowly putting this train together. Got 2 more rails to go here. So this car here was solid yellow, and I can't remember the road name on it. But I was going to paint it all black just to make another UP car. And I go, you know what? I just taped off the ends. So kept them yellow and painted the rest black and did that little simple job. I don't have the reporting marks. I got to put the reporting marks on it yet. So got a little bit lazy, but got some of them right there. Hey, simple stuff. Sometimes you look at something and you go, you know what? It's just kind of strange. You come up with an idea to change it or paint it or whatever. I've done that with a number of my engines. They're coming on back. There's my little track configuration. And come to a hook, Aaron. Ooh, da-do. Anyways, here's a real map here of the old Western Pacific and how it's configured. So I try to make it pretty similar to that in this area anyway. So, and then of course we went on the ferries right there. Real cars went on the ferries over San Francisco. That's how that worked. One more rail there. Ooh, easy. Right in there. Things at the coal unloader. A little stretcher. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Sylvia said, hey, blowing up to the, go to the departure yard lead here. So we're in the departure yard lead and stop short of the east into the ramp switch. So I guess she's got some light power coming. She's got to get in. That'll work. We'll pull the train through the unloader here. And we'll stop short of that. Oh, the ramp switch. And then the car department. They had a West Oak car department come out and do air tests. So thankfully, we didn't have to do it. Walk the damn train. Well, they drive around their little four-wheel, what do you call those? ATVs. That's what it is, four-wheel drive ATVs. Zipping around. I don't know what the hell's going on with that darn headlight. Now it's not working again. I'm like, who knows? We'd have to reset the decoder and go through all that mess. Yeah, we'll come to a stop here. Oh, there's that road power coming in off the main line. Get the power out of our way. Let's go. The one thing that's going to happen right here is when I throw this switch, my 24 switch, and I throw it now, it's going to kill the power because I have a power routed for another 3 feet or something like that, so it kills off the power. My little red push pin tells me where the insulated gap is. So we'll put this power into this. We'll put the power in that little short track there. We've got my little yard goat. He's idling. My old blue box engine, they don't run all that great, but hey, they still run. I didn't bother putting a sound decoder in them. I don't really have any plans on buying, Athens coming out with, I think, these units here sometime next year, but I don't really plans on buying more new units for $300 plus bucks. These types of units, anyways, I already got them. I can deal with it. I know we're going to be following that switch, but that's okay. Let's see how much room we got here. EOT in the track. Oh, that'll work. Hey, your messenger, she said, she'll call up the dispatcher and we're ready to go here. Did our air test. Man, that's a quick air test too. And if we get the line up and the dispatcher can take us here at Magnolia, you can see that little door signal. Might have to pull up a little bit, see it a little bit better. Nice easy stop. Now what's up, BNS train gonna go? Come on, boys, get out of Dodge. When I showed you that Google Earth pic, let's see, the BNSF yard in Richmond was only a mile, if that, from where they unload that coal there at the port of Richmond. Oh man, my batteries are dying, croaking here. I got to do a change out of the batteries on my Pro cabin. You know, I love NC, I love their throttles, I love everything about them except for one thing. Man, it's always tough getting the batteries to stay in there. They always want to pop out, so I'm going to have to carefully put the lid back on. I always get a kick out of this because I date it every time I change out the battery, so these are quite a bit, so it lasts for a number of months, almost 3 months, a little shy. Up here in Pleasanton, I ballasted that, the WP, this track here, this morning, so it's still wet, so I can't run on it. And I'm not going to bother trying to clean the rails, because every time I tried to do that when the ballast is wet, I end up screwing up, and so I just got to leave it. So everything's kind of down. I got the signal down and stuff, but I can run on the SP here. SP's good to go. I just noticed that for my tortoise, that's sticking up a little on the high side right there. Yeah, but this area's starting to come along here. Oh, sweet! We've been cleared for departure. Got divergent approach. Get on Dodge. See you later, Sylvia. Let's go! Let's go, brother! Yeah, I'm a cheat go without a headlight. Private UP crossing, no blow zone, otherwise known as, you guys ever see QZ? They use a QZ on the boards instead of an X. Well, they use an X and then it'll say QZ on it. Where's that ore, buddy? Come on, daylight day, we're on the move here. We ended up taking over for that, hang on, where's my horn button? Little late daylight day, took over that switch, girl. Oh, hang on. A little mile short for whatever reason. Anyway, going to the depot here. Oh, got northbounder. He's coming into the yard here, manifest train. Pick up speed a little bit here. You can take off pretty quick. It's a short train, what I'd call a short train. It's empty, man. Got a little metal daylight day. Well, come on out of the yard, though. Knock off that belt. Oh, looking under the bridge here. You know, I do this on purpose. When I sit in my workbench, I can see the back of these signals just a little bit, and I painted the back of that one silver, not to get people confused, but a couple places I just do that just for that reason. Oh, manifest train, he's creeping in there. Come on, creepy guy. Man, we are real fanning today. Looking good day like that, looking good, brother. Yeah, coming on the yard lead. Down the yard tracks there. Okay, guys, hey, I'm going to cut the run session off right now, and I'm going to go in and just show you those lists here for a minute or so, and I'm going to take a shower, get out Dodge, my local pub. What the heck? It was rain a lot this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, so I'm like, oh, that's good layout working time, so gives me an excuse to be out here. Did my chores today, mowed the lawn, mowed the leaves, I should say. Hey, guys, hey, let's go inside. Look at that paperwork. Hang on. Oh, well, I got this up. Richmond again. There's that coal unloading facility right there. Come on, focus, bad boy. There we go. But anyways, you can see the BNSF yards, big yard out there. It's kind of cool because they go, if you guys have been out here, goes to a short little tunnel. All of a sudden, you're kind of in, not that great of area. You go through the tunnel, short little tunnel, and the tracks actually go out, and they use it as a switching lead. It kind of dead ends out here someplace. But train tunnel as well as road tunnel. But you go out here, beautiful park. Oh my gosh! And then there's a trade club. Is it that building? It might be. I'm not sure it's that building. But as soon as you come out of the tunnel on the left, you got the train club. But hey, this is what you got. You overlook the whole bay and call it the Golden Gate Model Railroad Club. You guys ever interested? But hey, this is what you see: the Golden Gate Bridge, the Bay Bridge. Beautiful place. If you ever get out to Bay Area. Okay, real quick, I want to mention, hey, Sil, buddy, my Canadian friend, I forgot to mention you. As I mentioned, hey, cars go all over the United States, but they go to Canada, too. A number of cars, and here's a empty anhydrous ammonia, but it says Canadian fertilizer, so cool. Anyways, thought I'd mention you. Next up. Yeah, he is so busted. Okay, I'm going to try to hold this steady. I'll go over each page real quick so you guys can take a snapshot if you want to do that. Here we have page 1. Okay. Page 2 and 3. Yeah, this might come in handy for you guys that, depending on what system you use, if you use car cards or whatever, but it kind of gives you a little more listing as far as detailed information on the cars and how it actually is on the train list. Hey, page what we got here? 4 and 5. Okay. Next up, 6 and 7. 8, 9, 8, 9. 10 and 11. Oh, Wi-Fi's waking up a little bit. Hey, Wi-Fi, what are you doing? Well, I made a list of the engines I want to put decoders in, so 6 are sound, 1 non-sound, but I wanted to get a listing of the actual numbers, and they're all stock on these things. Okay, guys, yeah, 6 and 7, they were actually the last page. The next one, wait a second, excuse me, hang on. Oh, I got one more. 8 and 9, sorry about that. I almost cut this off too early. There's 8 and 9. And, oh God, there's more pages than I thought. What am I thinking of here? 10, 11. This is kind of cool because this one shows, well, you got the passenger cars right there, so specialized stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, guys, I'm out of Dodge, so I appreciate you guys watching as usual, and thanks to everybody, subscribers, non-subscribers. In the meantime, take back my railroad. I'm out of here.